What's good, y'all? We back with another video, man. Hopefully y'all having a great day. Today we got top 5 scary locked doors that should never be open. We finna see what the boy talking about. I mean, like, you feel me? Like, you finna see what he talking about. And yeah, man, let's get to the video.
Some doors you should just never go through. Here are the top 5 scary locked doors that should never be opened. Number 5 on this list is the Great Sphinx of Giza. One of the coolest things humans ever constructed. You may think that we know everything there is to know about this sculpture, but that just isn't the case. The second angle says, the Great Sphinx of Giza, a mythical creature with the body of a lion and head of a human, was built 4,500 years ago. It took 100 workers and 3 years to complete it. The mystery of the Sphinx is that there lie 2 rectangular chambers at the depth of 25 feet. These chambers were discovered by seismographs and are located under the Sphinx paws. The researchers are of the view that there are 2 entrances to these chambers, but they're sealed. Government officials have restricted further research, and hence what lies behind
they don't know what's in that
remains a mystery. However, some theories believe that the door to the chamber will lead us to the Hall of Records that contain document scrolls in which the Egyptians had managed to record the history of the missing continent of Atlantis. Now, for one, if there is the history of Atlantis inside the Sphinx, then that is wicked cool, and frankly, I wish that we could learn about it. But some people think that the government is holding a few things back. We've talked a decent amount
the government know everything, bro.
About the pyramids.
Like, you can't tell me they don't know nothing. They know everything,
the pyramids and went inside.
They say this, they say that, but they know everything.
People who entered, and a lot of those individuals died in tragic and unexpected ways. From what I've read, people are pretty scared of the same thing going down with the Sphinx. We open it up and maybe we find out some really cool stuff about the ancient Egyptians, but also we may unleash some sort of curse on everyone who tries to learn about this. So we're stuck in this weird catch-22 place where it just doesn't make sense. The Great Sphinx of Giza is one of the biggest mysteries in the world, and the secrets that it holds might change lives. It just also might cost lives at the exact same time. Number 4 on this list is
you never know with that, bro. You never know, bro.
Not only is this a really hard
open that bit, you curse for life.
But it's also super dangerous to go inside. The second angle says India has yet another mysterious door that has not been opened since the 16th century. The Temple of Sri Padmanabhaswamy is in Trivandrum. The temple is a holy shrine to Mahavishnu and was built in the 16th century, and later the kings of Travancore, known for their wealth, renovated it. The temple has 6 vaults, A to F, and had been never opened until 2011 when 5 out of the 6 vaults were opened. Treasures including gold, jewel, coins, and idols were discovered from these vaults. The estimated value of wealth was $1 trillion. That is a pretty big number to grasp. Well, you might be wondering, what about the 6th vault? The B vault remains closed even today, with 2 cobras decorated on the gate with no latch, revealing that the vault is guarded by cobras. The legend has it that in the 1930s, some temple invaders tried to get into the vault, but could not succeed because of the terrible cobras that came out of nowhere. Also, there is a belief that the door is protected by a fatal curse and can only be opened by Sadhu, who has the knowledge of Garuda mantra. Think about it, guys. There could literally be millions, billions, trillions of dollars worth of stuff inside this vault, and it still isn't worth it for us to open it. That's how you know that something is dangerous. For all we know, there is some giant and deadly snake that's living and lurking inside there, like the basilisk from Harry Potter. There could be a huge monster inside of this temple just waiting to come out. Millions of dollars doesn't mean anything to anyone if you're dead. Number 3 on this list is the mausoleum of Emperor Qin Shi Huang. Qin Shi Huang is now known as the first emperor and died thousands of years ago. The second angle says his biggest ambition was to conquer all 6 warring states of ancient China. He put an end to feudalism and reunited the country under the Qin dynasty. In 1974, some farmers were digging a well near the old Chinese capital of Xinyang when they discovered a strange figure, a terracotta soldier. The excavation project that lasted for more than 4 decades revealed several thousand soldiers protecting the mausoleum of the emperor. According to researchers, there might be around 8,000 soldiers. So far, 2,000 have been excavated. Using high techniques such as remote sensing, ground-penetrating radar, and core sampling, the scientists have given shocking research. The Emperor's tomb is much larger than it is believed, almost 38 square miles. However, the only guess so far is what Han Dynasty historian Sima Xin has written in his history records. According to Sima, the mausoleum contains palaces and towers along with treasures. Now, unlike some other entries
why ain't got no
on this
heads?
list, this would definitely be a cool
Bro,
one to
what?
open, but it just never should
no
be.
way, man.
Archaeologists who have looked at this before
People
don't
crazy,
see any way
man.
to open it up without completely destroying everything inside. They obviously don't want to do that because there could be some incredible history in there, so we need to be patient. Basically, just wait until we get better technology and figure out a more efficient way of opening this thing up. Number 2 on this list is Room 873. This room is located in Canada in one of the country's most haunted hotels. The second angle says, Banff Springs in Canada might be the best vacation to be at. The ambiance of the hotel is peaceful and unhurried, created with the view of Mount Rushmore.
I wouldn't stay
and Bow
there,
Valley.
but it don't look
However,
good.
there is an unfolding mystery behind the majestic hotel. Many ghost stories have emerged over the years, such as the Sam Macaulay the Bellman, the Dancing Bride, and Room 873. The hotel management acknowledges the truthfulness of these stories, except the one mysterious Room 873. No guest is allowed into the room, including the staff of the hotel, and how could one enter when there is no door? Yep, you heard me right, guys. There is no door. Room 873 on the 8th floor is mysteriously missing. There's no door to Room 873, but
so it never was a door.
A long stretched wall at the spot where the door was supposed to be. However, when you knock on the wall, it's hollow, which confirms a room behind the plastered wall is in fact present. Legend has it that in 1928, a shocking incident occurred. A married couple and their daughter checked in, but none of them was alive to check out the hotel. During the evening, the father murdered his wife and daughter before killing himself. From that day onwards, guests who booked the room 873 were found complaining about screams and bloody handprints of the girl on the mirror. As a result, the room was sealed. This hotel is on the list of the most haunted hotels ever. Ghost hunters have been to this place and have confirmed that there is in fact some wicked ghostly stuff going on. At this point, there are spirits circulating around the whole place, but the hot spot is definitely inside Room 873. I mean, how often do you hear about a hotel bricking up one of their rooms? From a business standpoint, it just doesn't make any monetary sense, because how can you make money off of that room if it's bricked up? So that should just further enforce the fact that this room is beyond saving and is way too haunted to enter. Number 1 on this list is ADX Florence. ADX Florence is quite possibly the most dangerous prison in the world. What I mean by that is that it houses the most dangerous criminals that the world has ever seen. How stuff works is, among nearly 400 male inmates at ADX are several infamous characters. El Chapo, the notorious drug kingpin, was sent to ADX after escaping twice from maximum security prisons in Mexico. The Unabomber is in there. So is Eric Rudolph, the Atlantic Olympics bomber, the Oklahoma City bomber Terry Nichols, the 1993 World Trade Center terrorist Ramzi Youssef, and Michael Swango, a doctor who poisoned and killed up to 60 of his patients. Prisoners don't end up in the ADX by accident. Many have committed murder either on the outside or in other prisons, including killing guards. Others are hardcore gang members who have ordered or carried out prison hits. So what door am I referring to here? Well, basically all of them. If there is a locked door in this prison, then it needs to stay locked, because my dudes who are chilling behind said locked doors, they do not need to be getting back into the public anytime soon. These criminals are the worst of the worst, and having them roam free really wouldn't be good for anyone. But there you have it, folks. That is our list of the top 5 scary locked doors.
I mean, someone was like a little scary, but like not all of them was. Like some was like commenting like, you gonna, like the Giza one, you gonna get cursed definitely for doing that. I think the little China one was too, but most of them you gonna get, you see you get cursed or you just leave it alone. So either way it go, you gonna have to leave that bit alone. But hopefully you guys like the video, man. And yeah, see y'all tomorrow, man.